as advertised, it's almost 1:35 on the East Coast. We're ready for the women's mile. The mile is one of the premier events here. The men's world record held for a number of years until it just recently went under assault, but it's a women's day 2. The mile, a number of top-ranked collegiate runners on the oval, Carson.
If we're looking at this field, the few that come to mind, Silan Ayyildiz of Oregon is in there. We've got, of course, Wilma Nielsen, number 2 on the national leaderboards from U of R, but they've
she
also
ran
got
the 800.
Hallie Ince in this as well, another prominent 800-meter runner returning to run the mile. So looking to see if we can get some more ducks atop that top 16 rankings in Division I. Hallie Ince currently number 14 in the nation with her 4:30.85 from the Razorback Invitational. Ayyildiz number 5 in the country at that same meet with her 4:27.84.
So Samantha McDonald from Oregon in the lead currently, putting the Ducks colors up in front as they have stretched out single file very quickly. One of the runners I'm very familiar with right now toward the back of the field, predominantly in high school, was an 800 runner. The 16 was sort of an afterthought. Melissa Riggins from Georgetown, the Hoya women, very talented in the middle distance. Now Riggins moving up out of that back group. We'll see her trying to see if she can catch up to the lead pack.
Lucia Stafford of Royal City now packed right in behind, and then Danny Jones is here as well, representing New Balance, running in 3rd. The former NCAA 5,000-meter champion. You've seen her have such a successful career with the Colorado Buffaloes, now running as a pro at age 28 years young. Right at Fort Wayne, Indiana, on her 4th of 8 laps in 3rd.
So that is Stafford in the number 2 position. We mentioned her name just a couple minutes ago as the 1K record holder here. The facility record in this event went under assault this year. A long-standing Mary Kane record now held by Shelby Houlihan, 4:20.30, Carson.
And that was not only the only Mary Kane record that we saw go away in this past week, as of course Sadie Engelhardt took down her high school indoor record running 4:27.9 through halfway.
And McDonald stepped aside, leaving it up to Stafford and the finishers.
It's a pretty single file assortment of runners. We're going to need to see some real tie-turning moves here. Taryn Rawlings moving up in the Adidas kit behind Hannah Seagrave in the red for Atlanta Track Club Elite. Also donning the triple stripes on her top left breastplate. And then in 6th place position is a young lady from Lithuania, Gabija Galvadytė, now running with the Bowerman Track Club. She won the BU Opener Mile here in 2023.
So the top 6 sort of tightly knit together. We see the leaders right now led by Stafford, but 4 in the top 14 on the collegiate side this year are on the oval right now. But following Lucia Stafford from Canada and running for Royal City currently. And Danny Jones from New Balance in the number 2 spot.
Silan Ayyildiz has been the most prominent of the collegians thus far with 2 laps to go, sub 3:20. They're going to break 4:30 by a lot of seconds here. So
they were 3:17 and change, so it will have to be a good solid last 400. We'll see how much Stafford and company have left.
Stafford is pulling away now from Danny Jones in 2nd. Ayyildiz shuffled back to 4th as Rawlings has moved up into the number 3 spot. So collegiate and a sea of pros. How will we fare in the last lap?
3:48 for Lucia Stafford. Danny Jones in the number 2 spot, but Stafford has a sizable advantage. It looks like the first collegiate runner back in the number 5 position for the Ducks of Oregon. Stafford still holding her own. Jones chasing in the number 2 position. It is 6 meters coming down to the final 50. Can they go under 4:20.30? We shall see. Not going to be able to get it done. Close. Wow, what a run. One of the fastest women's miles ever as Lucia Stafford, 4:21.74. Danny Jones in 2nd, 4:22.45.
A great run by Stafford, who really pulled away in that final 300 meters, just kicking away from the field. Steady run. Galvadytė in 3rd there. Looking to see where our collegians placed. It looked like Ayyildiz held on for 5th. We saw a really strong close by Virginia's Margot Appleton, coming off of an 800-meter PR. Nearly got Melissa Riggins at the line. It'll be Ayyildiz, Riggins, and Appleton finishing 1, 2, 3 among the collegians, and 1